What's going on, everyone? So welcome to my latest video. This is my review for the TV miniseries Task, which is 7 episodes long on HBO Max, and it is one that I was greatly anticipating when I heard that it was from the same creator who gave us Mayor of Easttown, which is a really good TV miniseries that came out, I believe, in 2021, starring Kate Winslet. It is also on HBO Max, and if you haven't done so already, I highly recommend you check out that show. It takes place in Philadelphia, and Task also takes place in Philadelphia, which I think is really cool as someone that is from there. And for those of you that don't know the premise of the show, I'll give it to you. So the premise is that a Philadelphia-based FBI agent named Tom, who's played by Mark Ruffalo, is put in charge of a task force to try to take down some robbers. It is a very boilerplate premise, we'll say. But there is a lot of complex characters in this show, which is what really makes it elevated. I found this show to be exhilarating. I think that from frame one, I was all on board with this show. I think it builds and builds with each episode, and I think the finale was quite satisfying. This is a one-and-done type show. I don't see there being a season 2 or 3. There's no need for it. These are characters that are from broken families, that are trying to reel from a lot of interesting themes that are tackled without spoiling anything, and I really enjoyed how this is a show that's dealing with these type of different family dynamics that we don't often see in TV and film. So I was very fascinated by that, and it also helps that the performances across the board are really good, led by, of course, as I mentioned, Mark Ruffalo. He is someone that I've been a fan of for years and years, and I think that this is definitely a very nuanced performance that he delivers, but also a really layered one as well. I love the cinematography. This is definitely a TV show that feels lived in. You definitely feel as if you were in Philadelphia, which I appreciated, of course, as I'm from there. But on top of that, it's also just like the product placement that's utilized. It's like stuff that's, of course, of the area. I like the dialogue. It definitely feels of the area as well. And I also think that the score, whilst it doesn't really stick out per se, it does match the cinematography, which, again, going to the cinematography, I liked how dark the lighting and the shadows, there was a lot of emphasis on that. And I do think that the camera movement was really good. I think for me, I'm trying to think which of my favorite episode. I think it might be episode 6 might be my favorite. I think it's a really, really good episode. Some people might argue that it works as a finale, but I do think that episode 7 is needed, and I think it is very fulfilling. So if you've been sleeping on this show, I highly recommend you check it out. Going in knowing as little as possible is probably your best bet. I'll be honest, this premise that I gave you guys, I didn't even know it. I didn't need to know it. I just saw it was from the creator of Mayor of Easttown and starring Mark Ruffalo, and that's all I needed to know, and I'm glad that was the case. But go in knowing as little as possible, and you will be in for quite a show. And that's why, for me, Task, I'll personally be giving a... But hey guys, that is my spoiler-free review for Task. If you actually want to talk about, certain story beats or possible reveals, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be more than happy to go more in depth down below. But I'll be very curious to hear your thoughts on the show, as well as, if you liked the finale, if you didn't, let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, I appreciate your guys' support. And don't forget subscription, notification bell, follow me down on Letterboxd, Patreon, and I will catch you guys later.